human. I'm not going to say it, but that's how sick. And then guess who laughs right underneath it? Sorry, they're recording my live. They're live streaming it over on Jen's page. Like they sit around waiting for me to go live. Hey, girl. Sorry, I just got out of the shower. We had service tonight. I left work a little bit early and flew up there real quick. And I had a really good night. It was a really strong service, and it really, I don't know, got me all amped up. I'm sitting here with my Bible. I'm calming down. I'm calming myself down. But when I saw this screenshot, I literally thought I was going to throw up. When you make a false report of trafficking, that is, come on. I don't know why my pictures will not load. It's got to be from they're mass reporting, they're mass recording, and they're mass live streaming, hoping to get a picture of me, I guess, with cupcakes. Somebody in a diaper today was making videos with cupcakes. Somebody that looked like they had extreme amount of MRSA all over their face. Well, I heard somebody named Blonde Jen was live streaming me this morning. Come on, why won't this picture load? Anyway, it's on the YouTube. I'm sure they'll get it taken down on here, but it's on the YouTube channel. The link is in my in the bio. I did turn off comments because that is something that is so sick and twisted that if they say one thing, I'm going to lose my mind. But again, if you have daughters, do not read it because you're just going to get mad. And the Christian woman in me actually has feelings for even my haters to not read it. Taz girl, please tell me you read it. I don't think you have a daughter. But if you do, don't go read it. But I did turn off the comments. Read what? What's over on my YouTube that was posted today that someone reported me. I'm not even going to keep repeating it because they're screen recording. Anyway, go on over and read it. Sadly, you cannot comment. It was turned over by several people. I haven't had a chance to. I just got home. I'm going to do laundry. My daughter is filing for a CCW because of all this. Like, this is pathetic. I mean, this is pathetic. I'm sorry, my daughters. She claimed she was going into my YouTube today, my Facebook. I don't have Facebook. Making up fake letterheads from cops. I mean, all this stuff. All the illegal activity, and people just hang on their every word and literally telling me all I have to do is apologize for doxing. And they cannot tell me who I doxed. Can't tell me. But they're out there putting the name Anna somewhere. Thanks, crazy. Thank you, crazy girl. Sorry, sitting here doing laundry. Did you guys have a good night? Get ready to go dye the roots. Gotta go dye my roots. Oh my God. Hey, thanks guys for posting all those charities. The one was for I guess something in the holler. I'm not sure what that was. I was looking into it. Donated to that, donated to the wildfires. I'm going to go donate blood this week for that. Just to make sure, because I have a rare type. I'm O negative, so I want to make sure. There was just some. Oh, that's not clean. Oh, that's not clean. Sorry. Oof. I'm just going to rewash all these. Some false reporting was made today. Pretty sick and twisted. So I don't listen, guys, honest to God. Um, every once in a while I would sit and read messages today, and I was getting myself all worked up, and I had to literally go grab my Bible, calm down. Um, but I don't know. I'm too busy of a person. And if any of you guys, if you guys have like a boyfriend or husband, do they get mad when you get on TikTok? Like, I'm telling you what. I am telling you what. I guarantee if you have a husband or a boyfriend, you are getting yelled at for being on TikTok. Who's a good person? The person laughing? Reporting the woman lying and admitting it. It's pretty sick. I'm gonna tell you what, I literally, when I read that, when I read that, I literally almost like just threw up. I had to like drink Alka-Seltzer. I could not, could not believe that. Um, it's just crazy. It's wild to me that somebody thought that was hilarious. Why are my kids putting clean clothes in with dirty clothes? Anybody's kid do that shit? I'm like, God, I have dirty clothes. And there my son puts in a clean hoodie that he just got. Push the video. Push the videos. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You're the queen of your castle. But it was funny. Lux made the comment. She goes, those women don't have no man. Because she goes, I know if my husband was back home, she goes, he would be kicking my butt if I was on TikTok all day long fighting with females that I don't even know. I was like, that's true. That's true. I just don't have time. I clocked out and literally, what did it say? Oh my God, 61.44. Yeah, it was either 51, no, it was 61 hours and 44 minutes. Like I put in so much time, but we did a charity event yesterday. So, um, that was 12 hours. I woke up today. I have a callus on my thumb. It's a callus that, it was like a water blister with a callus over top the water blister. I wish I could show you guys. Like I got my butt kicked yesterday working this event. Like, I mean, like I said, it went to a great cause. And these guys that put them on, they were, it's called like a newsboys, and they donate 100% of their time. Oh my God, I got bleach on that shirt. And they buy coats, hats, gloves, all of that, for like inner city kids that whose parents can't afford. And I don't know how they get it to them. Like they just like give them to the schools or yeah, Taz girl. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I hope you guys listen, honestly, I'm telling you guys only because I do care and I have a huge heart. If you have a daughter, do not. It will deeply disturb you. It will. And as a mom of two daughters, I cried. I cried. How dare you make a false report? So now law enforcement can't go and look for the girls that actually need help because you put in false reporting on somebody. And the content creator thought that was so funny. I mean, in Washington, they may think that. I don't know. But that was sent to me, and wow. I'm shock and awe. But I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to go up this week. But I did make and I don't know why. I think I even asked a question in that video, and then I turned off comments. But I do need to know from you guys. I'm going to make a video on YouTube tonight or tomorrow when I get a minute. Monday, I have to go up to this college and There's a professor. It's kind of cool. He's doing a thing where he wants to work, which I know President Trump really wants to work with this. They're working more instead of putting, but they do need to put money into HABs, absolutely. But they want to work. I guess President Trump is more concerned with the preventative measures of anybody even just getting involved with rugs. Oh, she's laughing. She had the dead emoji going all across the bottom of that comment. So that's that's laughing. I mean, that's, you know, I don't think it's funny, but who am I? I'm nobody, right? I'm nobody. I just dox people. I don't know who I dox, but I guess that's what I do. But anyway, so yeah, just kind of curious if you guys, you know, I want to know what made you, if you are in recovery, what made you get started? What, was there a gateway drug? Was there, when did you start? All that stuff. And I kind of want to do like a survey over there, a couple different ones, but it's pretty much like yes and no. So it's like, was there a gateway drug? Yes or no? Was there, um, did it start with, but there's so many different avenues to addiction and recovery. It's so hard to even, oh my God, my son, this child, no cult, really? Then who's all coming over and, oh, I was told to come over here and report your page. I was told to come over here and comment. I was told that you said people that lose children have karma and like the most outlandish crap I've ever seen in my life. So I don't fight back with people. That's not something I do. Um, and I've never said anything back to her, and I won't because I'm always going to be that person that is not combative. I said on this channel from day one, there's no bullying, there's no harassment, there's no lying, there's no nothing. In fact, I was talking to somebody today and she said, and I met her through TikTok, and she said, the one thing I liked about you is she said, I'll watch other channels and like Mandy, if they see something or Raggedy, if they see somebody sends them something, they post it right away. Post it. Like with Ronnie, I knew that whole family and all their friends were just scam artists. Like I could just tell they're little, I don't know, just they're, I don't know. You could just tell. It's easy to tell. Like just someone that has 50 different stories for, anyway. Um, so she said, when I saw your channel, she goes, I was intrigued with you because I noticed somebody would say something and you would say, I don't know, I'll look into it. She said, you would never post anything that you did not go and see for yourself. She said, I did say that Ronnie was a scam artist. I didn't have proof, but the fact that she was posting her CA up there, but telling people not to send. Ooh, there's lotion. Sorry. Just shaved my legs and I couldn't find lotion. Oh, my skin is so dry. Anyway, and literally swear on my children, I had no clue who any other creators were that did stuff on Lisa. I had seen two of Raggedy's videos and I seen two of Mandy's, but I didn't watch them. I mean, I saw them, but I didn't follow them. So everybody's like, this person said this about you. This person said that. And I'm like, okay, great. Who are they? They're like, oh, whatever. I'm like, no, seriously, I don't know who they are. I had no clue who, what's her name? Villain? I didn't know who she was. I still don't know who they are because they all wear filters, but I didn't know who she was. And next thing you know, they're like, oh, she's writing to the police department about you and she's doxing you. And I'm like, okay, well, that's the person that you watch. So why would you support that? Why would you support something like that? Don't come to me about what somebody said about me. Come to me about why the hell, tell me why you're following them. Because if I was cruel, especially to another female, because I'm all about, pushing my sisters up. I really am. The people that I work for, they're all about women, women, women. They do women's charities and kids, women and children. That's all it's about with them is women and children, helping them, move up. And that's with me. I'm all about helping women. I donate to the like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to push each other up, not knock each other down to the point of, oh, I'm going to let everybody know where she lives. Well, when you do that, if somebody comes to my home or my job or near my kids, you're going down for that along with them. But if you post something like that, you have 1000% accountability. So I want you guys to all think about that. Like, think about who you're supporting. Now, that person can come to me and apologize, and we can go our separate ways. But threats like that, I'm not going to take. I can tell you. I'm not. I'll give you my address. I'll give you guys all my address. If you got the guts to show up, come on. Well, you know what? I think today it was taken. No, I'm not talking to no box with nobody. I made that quite clear the day that I came on TikTok. Because when I had all those Cash App receipts of Ronnie, instantly 3 creators come over here. Hey, join me in a box. No, I'm good. And I don't mean to be, and that's the thing, guys. I'm not being mean. I'm telling you, I fly solo. I don't like pulling people into boxes. I like talking to people who I connect with. That's why I got on here. I started talking to a couple people and clicked with them. And so I got on here. And, a lot of people have stopped because of all the negativity. They're like, I'm sorry, I'm in recovery. I can't have negativity in my life. And I'm sorry, but I feel responsible for that. I can listen, you can set, and this is crazy. And I've always been like this, but if somebody like would text me, email me, the first couple words, if I see that this is going south, I just delete it. I don't even read it because I don't want that ingrained in my brain for the rest of the day. There is nothing negative around me. Nothing. And I don't know why, because if I read something, I'm going to think about it all day long. People are like, oh my God, and they tag me and they send me videos. Honestly, I don't even watch them. And I don't mean to be rude, but don't waste your time because I'm not going to watch it. I haven't watched, but when I saw that screenshot today about the HT, that made me like, oh my. So I had to literally go through and see who the followers were and who was commenting because I was like, I don't want those people on my page. That is sick. And if you're into that and you think that stuff is cute, you think making fun of my child is cute? You think making fun of my child's birthday is cute? You think making fun of special needs children is cute? No. Goodbye. What was it? Oh, really? That was a joke. That's not a cute joke. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. You need to go too. That's disgusting. Let me. She really just said that was a joke. It was a joke. Raggedy. Anyway, sick. That's all I pretty much wanted to get on here and say. I'm going to go. I just got done with my bath, washed my face. I'm going to go dye my hair. I'm going to go put my feet in my little spa. I'm going to have a me night. I've got my Bible opened right here. Thank you. Came back from a great service, but I keep saying whose names. She asked me who was making fun of special needs children. I answered it. That's all. Really? Get out of here. You're out of your mind. Sick and twisted, just like Raggedy. Sick and twisted. They all are. Every one of them. Honestly, you guys, and this, I honestly hope that they do take this down next week. I have no tolerance for that kind of stuff. None. And thank you. Literally, I have gotten so many messages today. So many messages. And I thank you, ladies, because it's refreshing to know that there's women that actually support women. Thank you for the love, you guys. Thank you, thank you. And in recovery, we have to keep going forward. We can't go back. It's just, if you give it attention, it grows. And I'm not going to get all biblical. I'm really not. I mean, I'm going to go on another person's live later and do that. But I just appreciate all you guys' support. I really do. I really, really do. Really, I want to see the proof where I dox somebody, because I got an email today saying all of this harassment, all of this putting my daughter's work, my address, everything about me online is because I dox somebody. Now, let me ask you a question. How is that any better than what they're accusing me of? And no one has told me who I doxed. As of yet, the request is out there, but I don't have anybody's address, phone number, none of that stuff. It is obtainable. But I don't have that yet. And I'm still deciding whether I want to fork the money over to do something like that. I have a son who, I don't know, all my money goes to my kids. I don't sit and do this all day long. This is craziness. This is literally, I've never seen such outland. Like, I was sitting there talking to my assistant today, and he was like, because they said something about my jobs. It's funny because I messaged an old friend of mine I've known for like 30 years. And I asked her, I said something about, oh yeah, they're saying I'm not a paralegal. First they said they checked my license, which I'd love to know where you check for a paralegal license. There's no such thing as, just so you guys know, there's no such thing as a paralegal license. There is a paralegal degree. There is a sorry, I need to get some coffee. There is a legal assistant. There is a administrative assistant. There's 3 different kinds of people that can work in a law office. You don't even have to have a degree. You can be grandfathered in. You can just go and work in a law office for 10 years. And, well, in Ohio, after 10 years, you are considered a paralegal. You obviously don't have the degree, but you can put that on your resume, which my resume is visible online. But anyway, being an administrative assistant, being a paralegal, being a paraprofessional, being anything, all you need is a degree. You do not need a license. You need a license to practice medicine. You need a license to practice law. You need a license to drive a car. You don't need a license to work in a law office. But see, how comes when I bust everybody on lies, they screwed up. Oh, they screwed up. Okay, well, that was a fake email. Oh, well, they screwed up. If I say the sky's blue, it's, oh my gosh. It's just nuts. It is nuts. It is, and that's the thing. Who's body shaming? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She absolutely came at my freaking teeth saying something about a 60-year-old woman with braces. Girl, bye. I just turned 50. Yes, I have braces because, sorry, I like my jaw aligned. Sorry, my jaw pops when I eat. My jaw pops when I sleep. Okay, so I took $4,000 and I'm getting my jaw fixed. Not that it's her concern. Last time I checked, she didn't pay my bills. She paying for my car. She paying for my electric. She paying for anything of mine. What does she care if I have braces? Who cares? I also get, well, I haven't gotten it a year. I'm going to get Botox next week. I love it. Stops my migraine. Makes my skin clear. Love it. Mainly because of the migraines. But what is anything I do or anything on me? So guess what I did? Somebody sent me a picture of her without a filter. You want to make memes all day? Okay, I can post them too. And then of course she comes at me. Oh, you body shaming? Yeah. After you did it, Granted, eye for an eye is not, but that's why I'm not even bothering showing my face. Somebody called and harassed the hell out of my daughter. And when I found out and I got that phone call, let me tell you, I flew there. It was a fake number. And how you can tell if it's a fake number, because I put the phone number into Cash App and it came back some guy. I got the girl's name. We recorded the whole thing. But she kept calling back, harassing, screaming. She's been a customer there for it was the most craziest phone call. But it got my daughter upset to the point, and my daughter's had other threats. So now my daughter, who has never, ever had any animosity, she doesn't have any hate in her heart, has to go get a CCW. Never in my world. Yes, I have, honey, you don't even know. I have never had to keep receipts on crap in my life. And I'm catching myself. We're recording everything. We are recording everything. Every phone call that comes in to my office, to her work, to my phone, to her phone, to my ex's phone. I'm not going to show audio, show you audio. Yes, I absolutely have receipts. I absolutely have receipts. And I'm not going further into the legalities of that, but I'm telling you what, I'm tired and I'm done. It's going to stop. It's going to stop. Like I said, everybody needs to just go their own way. Oh, there that is. Hey, do you want some of this hand lotion, Maggie? Maggie. Oh, really? You clearly have not been on Villain's page or YouTube page or Nookie's. Honey, there is hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of videos. So I don't know. From. Oh, unbelievable. Another minion. Panda Chick on YouTube also posts. Great, thank you. I'll go get that too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you guys can get me screenshots, I'd appreciate it, and I'll let you know the person's email that is taking all this stuff down. It's all being like they've sent over. Well, I'm not going to say, but anyway, if you guys could get those for me, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, all I'm saying, they take their crap down, I'll take my crap down. But when you post something today like that, that's being sent over actually. Well, I'm going to send that picture over tomorrow. I don't know if someone else reported it, but I'm just saying all this stuff stops, or I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I sell stuff on Etsy. I sell stuff on eBay still, mainly Etsy. I sell stuff on Etsy. I don't have time, which I'm sitting here going through the stuff now but I don't have time for this. I just don't. I got on here to talk about recovery, talking with other addicts, getting info. I still talk to my old sub doctor. When he has students come in, he'll have people come in like success stories and talk about, things. But honest to God, in recovery, I never seen so many people being kicked while they're down. Like there are so many women that are in, like, follow me. They are so scared to say anything. Two of the ladies are in a hab right now. And they're like, I am so scared to death to say anything because they're monitoring your page. They are coming after people that comment. And they're like, I'm scared to death. They're doxing people. Like, this is insanity. I don't know. What adult does that? There's my Hello Beautiful. But if you support that, by all means, please go back to their channel. I don't even know who Blonde Jen is. I have no clue who she is. I don't know. I have no clue who she is. All I know is I was on live this morning, immediately, instantly got 3 messages, came across that said, she's live streaming you. I'm like, who? They're like, it's either Blonde, I don't know, some Jen. I don't even know. Is there a difference? There's like 3 different Jens. I don't know, or there is, or they have 3 different, I don't know. Anyway, someone named Jen was live streaming or like watching it on another phone, but recording it on live on her phone. It's just so much effort, so much unnecessary effort. What is the point? What's the point? Well, then some girl named Jen this morning was doing it. Okay, well, I'll go find my messages. There was 3 of them immediately in a row. Bam, bam, bam. Either way, what's the point? Is there something fascinating? If I'm fascinating, then just follow my page. But I heard they sit and watch and commentate. Like, you should be lifting each other up. What are you doing? Hey, Tay, my girl. Y'all pray for my girl. She's not feeling good. That's the thing. I'm done with this crap. I'm done with this. Like, we're going to start being positive. If you ain't positive, you got to go. I'm booting you out. I'm done. It is. It's not even middle school. Like, I go and do, I work part-time for this photographer, and which is kind of nice because I get paid like 20 bucks an hour. Plus I get free school pictures, which is nice. But I go to all the schools. I've never, ever seen crap like this. Yes, thank you, Diva. What the hell? Like, I don't know. I love my fellow ladies. Like I said, I'm taking food. I'm getting ready to take all these lotions and body sprays down to the YWCA. Like, lift each other up. Let's help each other. What is going on? Especially I'll tell you what. I love crafts, and I'm telling you, my daughter calls me a hoarder. I have so much ribbon, and I have a granddaughter, and I shouldn't have even said that. So I love making like bows, and I make these things called kanzashi flowers, kanzashi bows, and everybody's like, you should sell those. And I was like, no, I'm not. I always think I'm not good enough. I'm like, no, I'm not good enough. And they're like, no, really, you are. So I don't like, they're like $30, $40 on Etsy. I'll sell mine for like $5. I'm like, it's not that. You know what I mean? I don't believe in gouging people. I just don't. I do it because it's fun, and it helps me after work wind down, like doing crafts or crocheting or decorating cakes, whatever. It helps me wind down. And I wanted to start teaching that on here and YouTube. I want to do diamond painting so bad. Oh, you got carpal tunnel? Cute. Really? Aw. Well, I'd love to see. Did you post some on your page? I want to watch. I want to see some of it. I would love to be able to do that. Where do you buy them at? Like at craft stores? Cake decorating's fun. I haven't done it a lot lately. I did it. Let's see. I got thrown into it. I'll have to tell you that story. Uh, what happened was my mom was, so there was this place called Hometown Market. It had changed names. And my mom, when she was going through a divorce with my dad, she started working in like the little deli bakery. It had both of them mixed together. And it was pretty much the only supermarket around that area. So, everybody went there. Well, my sister had just left her abusive boyfriend and she started working there. And she was so fascinated by the cake decorator. And she asked her, can you teach me some stuff? And the lady's like, yeah. Well, the lady ended up quitting. And my sister knew just enough to where she started doing it, like the borders, some of the roses. And then my mom had to go to Columbus to these like food shows. So my sister would go with her and you got to meet like food distributors and they would try different foods and different products, see, who could give them cheaper prices. And so my sister went with her down there for the one convention and she learned some more like techniques and how to make other flowers and like sunflowers and dahlias and stuff. And then she came back and then I graduated and I was in college and I started working there at night because I went during the day. So I went at night and I'd work in the deli and I'd go over to my sister's table and start playing around. And really, so my sister was going to move up to the office. She wanted to move up to the office. And she was like, and I wanted to go day shift because I was done. So she was like, do you want to learn? And I was like, oh. So literally, she was like, okay, well, I'm moving up to the office um, in like 3 or 4 days. So you have to learn in a couple of days. I was like, oh my God. And my mom was like, either you learn a month or two later was graduation. And we'd have to like, people would order sheet cakes. My hand was so swelled from making like thousands of roses. But I got thrown into it and then, I started learning other stuff and, we didn't have YouTube and all that stuff back then. So I would go to other stores because it was kind of like a chain grocery store. So I would learn from other people how to do some stuff. So it was fun and I liked it. I know it was a whole family in there. It was a family affair. And my mom was my boss. My sister was in the office all day, like, they would have to count down the drawers of the cashiers, they would cash checks. And then I'm the cake decorator. And I worked there for what, 4 years. I almost had my oldest daughter there. I like went into labor at work. My water broke. But yeah, let me tell you what, having your mom as your boss was so rough. And then I had my daughter on the 6th, and then the next Friday I went right back to work, which was I'd go into work, do all my orders, like the orders people would order cakes. I'd make a couple backups, and then I'd be like, "All right, I'm leaving. I'm going home." Oh, yeah, and I'll tell you, like the stuff that people do with cakes nowadays is so amazing. I have so much stuff. There's a girl that she's in high school and her brother plays baseball with my son. And back when I was on Facebook, her mom would post all kinds of stuff like, oh, she's learning how to decorate. And I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, I have an airbrush. I have a bunch of bags, couplers, tips. Like I have 20 of every kind of tip. I was like, she's more than welcome to have this stuff. And I was like, I can teach her how to make a bunch of different stuff. So I figure I'll pass it on to the next generation. Yeah, there's some crazy cakes out there. And they're time consuming. Like wedding cakes are just, they take so long. I hate doing wedding cakes. Here's the thing with cakes. You're either going to have a cute one or you're going to have a good tasting one, but you're not going to get both. If it's a cute cake, it usually has fondant, which tastes like crap, or you're going to have a really, really ugly cake, but it's going to be bomb as hell. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be so good, but it's going to look so crazy. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was really happy. She was really happy. I want to teach her some more stuff. They live about a half hour, 45 minutes away, and I'm so busy with work. I'm about to play the lottery this year and hopefully I win so I can retire. But anyway, I feel better. Thank you guys. I had to get that out. Oh my God. The whipped frosting is so much better than if you guys knew what was in buttercream, you would never eat it again. I promise you. That's my favorite. I always hated cakes, so my parents would always get me because I didn't like icing; it was too sweet. So they started getting me Dairy Queen cakes when I was in high school. And then my mom started working there, and she got me the cake, and I was like, I don't like cake. She's like, try it. It's whipped. It's cool whipped frosting. I was like, what? I was like, oh my God, this is good. Yeah, the whipped icing's good. GFS sells it. I think it's called Rich's Buttercream. You just got to whip it up. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, icing is like half Crisco, half butter, and then, vanilla and powdered sugar. But yeah, it's Crisco. It is straight Crisco. I feel better. Thank you guys. I'm sorry. I was so fired up. And usually church calms me down. Church calms me down a lot. And it's like the church that I go to starts striking YouTube channels. Oh, you can actually strike people for restreaming? Hey, Tay. Sorry, honey. I was talking and not even. Tay's so awesome. I love Tay. I did not see, I don't know the legalities of all this stuff, but it just does. It's got to stop. It has to stop. And I did not want to post that comment and her laughing at it, but I thought, you know what? Like they're coming at me tenfold. I'm coming back. I don't believe. Here's the thing with me. You can beat me till I'm down in the ground. I'm not physically, but I'm saying like you could come at me with words, but at the end of the day, my faith means everything to me. And I know that I'm supposed to put it over into God's hands. And the other day, somebody's like, oh my God, this person's channel got taken down. Oh my God, this person's channel got taken down. I don't even know who they are. Well, I knew who Nicole was, but I had her blocked at the time. So I didn't even report her. But they literally have people watching them that hate them. And I'm like, just don't. Like, just don't even pull negativity in your life. Like, I want to redirect this channel to be all about women and lifting each other up and let's be there for each other. If, let's stop beating each other down. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. You doing okay, Wendy? You need something, hon? You need us to give you some encouragement, some encouraging words? What you need, girl? We got you. We got you. I think I blocked out the bad one. Oh my gosh. Why does that say that? It keeps putting a goal up there. I don't want no goal. Wendy, girl, stop. Are you okay, honey? Are you good? Stop! Wendy! Stop, girl! Stop, 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 stop. Are you doing okay tonight? What you need, girl? You need some prayers? You need some love? What you need? Girl, quit! Stop. You okay? Oh, well, either I'm still going to pray for you tonight. And I'm going to pray for your sobriety. And I hope you're doing okay. And you're beautiful. Oh, man. I came home, took a nice hot bath. And I'll tell you, I needed that. I needed that. I am so sore. If you knew what the hell I had to do yesterday. Oh my God, I made so much food for this event. It was like 60 bucks. No, wait, $40. It was $40 a ticket for this event. You could bring in your own alcohol, I guess. I didn't, I was on the sidelines just making food. And my arms, like towards the end of the night, like I kept going. And at the end of the night, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I need somebody to get this. Like my arm just fell. I could not pick up another. Like I was just, but I knew it was for a good cause and I knew it was helping the kids. So that's what like I kept ingrained in my brain. Like, okay, all right, we're getting coats for these kids. We're going to make sure they stay warm. We're going to make sure their moms, a lot of them were single moms, can't afford to put, coats on these kids or gloves or hats. And we got this. We got this. Oof. It was like 12 hours nonstop repetitive, like cooking and oh God. And I don't take Motrin, but I took a half of Motrin today because my arm was so swelled up. Oh, you called me? Oh, I got 7% left on my phone. All right. Well, I feel better. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all. You always help me like feel better. I just appreciate you guys so so much. Love you, love you, love you. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's a school night. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe I'll get on in the morning a little bit. I'm gonna get up. Maybe go back to church. Going to work for a little bit. Oh yeah, tomorrow's payday. I gotta cut checks. Oh my God, I gotta cut checks tomorrow. They'll be mad at me if I don't. It's payday. I got my pay Thursday, but oh, thank God for direct deposit, right? In the bio, and yeah, I'm gonna do a survey over there tonight or tomorrow because I got to get this info over there for this guy. He wants to. I don't even know. I don't know how I can help this guy. I don't. I think they just like hearing my quirky stories of my when I was in active addiction. It's pretty funny the crap that happened to me. Oh, anyway, anyway, anyway. Going to be told like you will apologize or we will continue this harassment. Like what? I don't know. I don't know. It's like I want to fight back. Like you're not going to blackmail me. And these are the same people that said, you're not talking to Lisa. And then, oh, here, Lisa sent me her emails. Yeah, she sent you part of them. So if you guys paid her, you got ripped off, which someone's paying Lisa. I want to follow that money trail. I don't know. I'm not going to give her money, but I'm so ready to give her money just so she'll tell me where the hell she's getting her other money. Oh, well. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Tay, call me, babes. I'm going to get off here. God, I feel like shit.